and welcome to Mahjong with Jen. Hopefully, this will be a nice, concise lesson to help you learn how to play the very beginning game of Mahjong. Now, just so you know, the version of Mahjong we are playing is completely different than maybe something you searched on YouTube. There are many different styles of Mahjong. The version that we're playing is similar to the Hong Kong version, so if you do want to watch anything, check out the Hong Kong version of Mahjong. The American version of Mahjong is quite different. There's some similarities, but when they originally brought the game to America, they tried to simplify it because they didn't think Americans would understand the game, and it's actually quite different, and I prefer this one for now. So what you'll be learning today is the first basic introduction without scoring. We'll learn scoring at another time. The best thing for you to do right now is just learn how to play the basic game and get really good at it and learn about strategy and just get used to all the different tiles and how it works. So we actually own a Mahjong table. As you can see, you need a table that sits 4 people. You really can't use an end of a table because then you obviously can't play with 4. So if you have a basic card table, that works the best. And our table is special because we have these spaces where you can place your tiles while you're playing. If you don't have that, it's perfectly fine. You'll just put your tiles upright so nobody can see the ones that you have. Anyway, these are some of the things that you should have in your Mahjong set. First and foremost, you'll have a direction book. Disregard that. Don't even worry about looking at it. It won't make any sense at all. So put that in your box and keep it in there. Next, you will have 4 tiles that we do not use when we play this game. I don't know even what they're called, but there will be a centipede, for example, a rat, a cat, and a rooster. You don't need those. Put those in your box. So everything you see here is what you need to play the game. You also have 2 dice. And we have these little fish for a part of the game where you say you're fishing. You don't have fish in your house that you can use. You can use a coin or a chip from another game, whatever you need, just as long as everybody each has one. And today, I am going to be going along with the directions that I sent you. I will also be sending you later, once you get good at it, lesson 2, which tells you how to keep score. Don't even worry about that right now. And this is something that I have that you'll probably find online. This is the Mahjong Companion. It's for the different hands that you can play. Don't worry about that either. So those are going away. Now, you're going to learn what each of these tiles are in order to play the game. It's just like cards. You'll see that you have a set of tiles from 1 to 9. In this one, or you can even call it a suit, these are the circles. So instead of hearts or spades, you would have circles. And you can see you have 4 of each number, so 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3s, etc., all the way up to 9. The next suit is called bamboo. And you can see by the shape, it looks like bamboo. And the same thing for that. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6, 7, 8, 9. And keep an eye on this 1 because the 1 looks quite different. It sometimes looks like a different tile that's in the game, so you just want to pay attention. And sometimes the bird will be holding a piece of bamboo in his hand, depends on your set. Okay? So that's bamboo. Next you have characters, and these are the characters that actually are the characters of the number, and I believe with my helper here, Theo, are those Mandarin or Cantonese?
Those are Mandarin.
Okay, so we have Mandarin numbers on here, 1 through 9. Okay? Next, you'll want to take note of these. We have 2 of each. These are your flowers. The flowers right now are not going to be as important until you start keeping score. But just so you know, they're called the flowers. And you'll see, for example, there's a flower on each one, okay? They also are known as flowers and seasons, but we're just gonna refer to them as flowers. Next, you have your dragons. You have green dragons, red dragons, and white dragons, or what we sometimes call soap. Down here, you have your wind. Your winds begin with east, north, west, and south wind. Okay, those are very important as well. And last, we have 4 blank tiles. If you don't have blanks, you might have something else that could be just a strange shape that's like a joker. These are basically jokers, and these will be used when you have a tie-breaking game. When nobody wins a round of Mahjong, you'll need these. But for the purpose of learning right now, we're going to take these 4 tiles off the board because it'll be too confusing for the basic game. Okay, so those are your main tiles that we'll be playing with. Next, I'll show you how to set up the wall. Well, I was so excited to teach you how to play by beginning the construction of the wall, I forgot that I should teach you how to play the game first. And I will show you, if you were to look at your directions, this would be on your page that says groups of tiles, all right? This is the most important part of the game. In order to win Mahjong, each player is going to be taking a tile and discarding a tile in order to get a, I guess you could call it a suit or a row of, the row of tiles that will be considered Mahjong. Now, the thing you need to know for this game is you need something called a pung. And if you're looking at your notes, it tells you that a pung is 3 of a kind. So you could have, for example, 3 bamboos, or you could have 3 circles. They're all of a kind. 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4. You could have 3 characters. Those are called pung. A kong is if you have an additional one. So say you have 4 of the same. In this case, bamboo. In order to win with Mahjong, you need 4 pungs, or you can have 3 pungs, a chow, and a pair. So let me tell you what a chow is. A chow is a run. For example, on this one with the circles, it's 1, 2, 3. So like I said, in order to win, you need 3 pungs, a chow, and a pair. You can also have a kong. Kong is really just something that you'd like to do just in the future for points, also for strategy. But remember this again. You need 3 pungs, a chow, and a pair.